Hello everyone, I am Neeraja and I welcome you all for today's session. And you might be wondering, what's the topic going to be, right? Yes, let me tell you, the session is all about the things, the things which we do right from morning till night. Yes, it's speaking about our regular activities or our daily routine. Okay, so from the time we wake up till the time we get into our bed, we do so many things, right? And if somebody asks us, what's your daily routine? Or speak about your regular activities, or speak about your daily routine activities, okay, daily habits or regular things, what you do. So, how are you going to respond? So, that is going to be the topic for today. Okay, so when we list out the regular activities, whatever we do from in our day-to-day life, from morning till end, till we go to bed, what are the things? That is waking up early in the morning and then having our breakfast, then getting freshed up, then there are series of routine activities, right? So in order to explain these activities, we use certain words, right? And what are the things we use? What is the grammar we use? That is usage of the be forms. Okay, you might be thinking, what is this be form? Those are nothing but the simple words. Okay, that is am, is, and are. Okay, am, is, and are. So when is am used? Am is used when I speak about myself or when you speak about yourself. For example, I am Neeraja. I am teaching you all. I am teaching spoken English. Okay, so when I speak everything about myself, I wake up at 6 in the morning. I am brushing my teeth. Okay, so usage of the word am goes with the first person, the person who is speaking, the speaker of the or the person who is speaking. Okay, so that is about am. When to use is? When I speak about the other person. Okay, for example, when I want to speak about my friend Rosie or my friend Kamal, so what do I say? Rosie is my friend. She is a good friend of mine. The usage of the word is used for the second person. She is my friend. He is my brother. Okay, Raj is my cousin. So the usage of the word is used for the second person. Am is used for the right first person, and is used for describing about the next person, that is. And are, when do we use are? We use are in order to tell about group of people. Okay, for example, how many students are there in the class? ARER is used for the group of people. You are the students. I am a teacher. You are the students, right? So are is used for a group of people who are in plural. Okay, they are listening to my class. You are listening to my spoken English class. So we must be very much careful about the usage of words which are the B forms, BEFORMS. Am, నేను నా గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు యూస్ చేస్తాను. ఈస్, ఇంకొకరి గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు యూస్ చేస్తాను. ఆర్, గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు థర్డ్ పర్సన్ అంటే గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు మాట్లాడతాను. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పాజిటివ్ వేలో చెప్పాలంటే యూజింగ్ యామ్, వాట్ డు ఐ సే? ఐ యామ్ a teacher. Okay, that is positive way of a sentence. Danni affirmative sentence అని కూడా అంటాము. Positive is also called as affirmative. Okay, and the other form is negative way. ఓకే, ఇదే సెంటెన్స్ ని ఐ ఆమ్ ఎ టీచర్ ని నెగటివ్ వేలో చెప్పాలంటే ఎలా చెప్తాను? ఐ ఆమ్ నాట్ అ టీచర్. I am not a teacher. And if I want to use the same thing in the form of a question, how do I say, am I a teacher? It's a question. I am a teacher is a positive or the affirmative form. I am not a teacher is a negative form. Am I a teacher is a question form. Okay, so any sentence can be learned by these three forms using this be forms. Okay, for example, is to use chedam. She is happy. That is a positive or affirmative sentence. She is happy. So చెప్పాను కదా, is ఎప్పుడు యూస్ చేస్తాం? ఇంకొకరి గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు. She is happy. Negative form is she is not happy. Right? She is happy is positive. She is not happy is negative. దాన్ని మనము క్వశ్చన్ ఫామ్ లో అడగాలంటే is she happy? Clear? Is she happy అనేసి it's a question. I hope everybody understood. Now next thing, usage of are. Am, is, are. సో ఈ బి ఫార్మ్స్ ని మనం మన రెగ్యులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ లో ఎలా మాట్లాడతామో మనం చూద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ ఇవి నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత లెట్ us గో ఫర్ రెగ్యులర్ యాక్టివిటీ. ఓకే, సో ఆర్ యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు దే ఆర్ స్టూడెంట్స్. సో వింటున్న ప్రతి ఒక్కరి గురించి నేను మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. దే ఆర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, దట్ ఈస్ ద పాజిటివ్ ఆర్ ద అఫర్మేటివ్ ఫార్మ్. ఓకే, దాన్నే నెగటివ్ లో ఎలా చెప్పొచ్చు? దే ఆర్ నాట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. Okay, they are not students. They might be teachers, they might be workers, anything. They are not students is negative form. And question ela cheyochu? Are they students? Are they students is a question. Okay, so this is a B form. Okay, మనం B forms అర్థం చేసుకున్నాం కాబట్టి using this B forms let us go for regular activities. And మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా రెగ్యులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ మాట్లాడుకున్నప్పుడు what do we use? మనం ఏ టెన్స్ యూస్ చేస్తాము? ప్రీవియస్ గా పార్ట్ 1 లో మీరు టెన్సెస్ గురించి నేర్చుకున్నారు, రైట్? సో all the regular activities, daily routine activities, whenever we are speaking about them, we use simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense ni use chestamu. For example, let us have a look at this PPT. Okay, what is simple present tense? Let us understand now. ఓకే, సో డైలీ రొటీన్ యాక్టివిటీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఫామ్ లోనే యూస్ చేస్తాం. సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ అంటే the simple present tense in English is used to describe an action that is regular ga chese action gurinchi maatladite, that is which is true and which is normal. Okay, vaati gurinchi maatladinappudu manam simple present tense ni use chestam. Clear? We have different tenses, right? Past, present and future. So present lo simple present use chestam for the activities which we do regularly in order to describe an action that is regular. For example, affirmative form, నేను ఇక్కడ verb వచ్చేసి work గురించి తీసుకున్నాను. work, but the word which I'm using for as an example is work. For example, I work, you work. Okay, that is for the first person. She work, he work, she works, he works, it works. So when I'm speaking about the other person, I add a plural form s to the word work. Okay, action word ki verb ki s add chestamu. So he works, she works or it works. Okay, and the third form is we work, you work, they work. That is the affirmative form of the word work. Okay, now let us look at the negative form of the word work. ఇలా మనం ప్రతి ఒక్క వర్డ్ ఎనీ యాక్షన్ ని చూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈట్ గురించి మనం ఇక్కడ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూద్దాం. ఐ ఈట్ అనే దానికి నెగటివ్ ఫామ్ ఏంటి? ఐ డు నాట్ ఈట్ ఆర్ ఐ డోంట్ ఈట్. క్లియర్? సో She doesn't eat or she does not eat. It doesn't work. Okay, work ki matram it ostundi. Okay, it doesn't eat is the another form. And we eat, you eat, they eat. In the same way, it will go for work also. దీన్ని మనం simple present tense and negative form of the verb గురించి మాట్లాడాము. And simple present tense లో మనము interrogative form చూద్దాం, questioning form. Okay, so the question ఎలా అడుగుతామంటే interrogative way లో, do I work or do you work is a question. And does he work, does she work, or does this work, does it work? If oka plan gurinchi maatladinappudu manam adugutam kada, does it work? So that's the form of interrogative question. Now let us look at the third form, that is, do we work? Because interrogative is all about questioning. Do we work, do you work, or do they work? Okay, so these are all about the simple present tense in interrogative manner. Now let us understand about the daily routine activities. So in daily routine, what are the things which we need to discuss? The time, at what time you get up or at what time you wake up, then what time you go to work, what is the snack you have in the afternoon, at what time you go to school or you go to your work, at what time you have your lunch, or at what time you finish your work. If you are a school going student, you can mention about your the work, the classes, number of classes you have, or at what point of time you have your lunch in your school, or at what time you go to bed. And before going to bed, what do you do? Some people have a habit of reading books, right? Or listening to music, or at what time you have dinner, at what is the time you have your, at what time you have snack, and at what time you will be finishing your work, and at what time you're going to listen radio or you listen to your favorite music. Okay, and what is the dish or the item you want to have for your breakfast, you had in the morning for your breakfast, and what do you do, at what time you do, in the evening, what kind of exercises you do. So all these things. So at what time you have a bath or shower, okay, or at how do you get to go to your work. Okay, some people go by walk. If it is walkable distance, you go by walk or you go on foot. Okay, where do you have your lunch? Is it in cafeteria or is it in your cabin? Okay, so at what time you play in the evening. So all these daily routine series of activities, this tells us about the daily routine. Now let us understand about the different things what I do in my day. For example, this is just an example which I want to give you. So let us understand. For example, I wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. Then I go for jogging for an hour. I come back and brush my teeth. I have a cup of hot coffee, right? Then after that, I have a shower. Shower means to take bath. Okay. Then I eat my breakfast. Okay. Then after breakfast, I get ready to go to college. If I'm a college going student, after breakfast, I get ready to go to college. I leave home at 8. So at 8 o'clock, I'm leaving my home to college. I attend all my classes and return home at 4 p.m. in the evening. So I'm mentioning the time at what time I return home. I freshen myself, eat some snacks, and rest for a while. So I take a small nap or I rest for some time. Then I meet my friends for a chat. Then I spend some time with my friends. Okay. Then I come home and watch TV for some time. I study for an hour, and at 9 o'clock, I have my dinner. So at 9 is supposed to be my dinner time. Okay, so usually I have my dinner at 9. So that's the time I'm mentioning over there. After dinner, I read my lessons again and go to bed. So if I miss something, if I want to read anything left which is left over, I read those things, I read my lessons, and then I go to bed. That is all about myself. So I'm mentioning the series of actions which I do as a part of my daily routine. So this is going to be continuous. So here, if you observe, I wake up, I go, I eat my breakfast. So all these sentences are in simple present tense. Clear, everybody? So when I speak about my daily routine, I use simple present tense and I'm using the word am because I'm speaking about myself and I'm using the word am most of the times in my conversation. Okay. Now let us understand if I want to speak about somebody else. Okay, for example, there is a person who is next to my house. He's a doctor. Let me name him as Dr. Verma. Okay, Dr. Verma is my neighbor. Now, I would like to read or tell about the daily routine about Dr. Verma. Okay, how do I start? Dr. Verma's, because I'm speaking about some other person, right? So, Dr. Verma's day begins at dawn. Dawn means it's morning. Okay, the morning, the other word for morning is dawn, D-A-W-N, dawn. Okay, so, and the opposite of the word dawn is dusk. D-U-S-K, dusk means evening. Okay, so Dr. Verma's day begins at dawn, and as soon as he gets ready for his day's work, and he has a quick shower and sits down to have his breakfast. So if you observe, I'm using the word he. Okay, and he is a doctor. So when I'm saying about some other person, I'm using is, which I discussed earlier as a B form. Am, is, are. Okay, the three B forms of the verb. Okay, so here I'm using the word is. So then he goes to his clinic. Then he goes to his clinic. He sees the patients one by one and prescribes some medicines. Then this goes on till noon. Then he goes home for lunch. After lunch, he takes a short nap. A small sleep for some time is called as a nap. N-A-P, nap. The telephone rings again and again. He answers the call with patience. In the evening, he starts his work again. He visits his patients from whom he receives calls. He then goes to his clinic. Again, he sees his patients there. It is quite late in the night when he gets home. On Sundays, he attends only emergency cases. He earns a handsome amount every day and leads a comfortable and happy life. So, here if you observe the daily routine of a person, Burma, I'm mentioning that he is a doctor and patients are attending. More number of patients are attending his clinic. So I'm using the word ARER. So which I mentioned earlier. B form. Am, is, are. So regular routine activities, the daily activities which we do on a daily basis, or the daily activities, we use them in simple present tense in order to keep it simple and sweet. Okay, so next time if you get to encounter with this question to speak about your daily routine activities, you are the one who's going to do it very well by noting down the sequence of the things, the order of the things which you do right from the morning till the end of the day. So if you have a proper schedule and if you arrange your thoughts, what you do, that would be a easy go, and the question would be very easy to answer. So I hope this session has helped you in preparing yourself to answer the question of your daily routines or your daily habits. See you soon in the next class. That's it for today. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.